So Vergil the Boogeyman. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, I wanted to cover Vergil Ortiz and how everybody seems to be ducking him at the 154-pound division. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App at $2 cents boxing, or leaving a super thanks below, hitting the heart with the $sign in it. Just let me know I'm doing a good job and you appreciate the content. You could also call in at 281-845-2103 and leave me a voicemail with your 2 cents, and I'll play it on my next live show. So I just want to come on here very quickly and make a video about Luis Ortiz and him saying that all of a sudden everybody's ducking him. And I don't understand how you go from 147 pounds ducking Jermell Charlo to all of a sudden moving up to 154 pounds, and now you're the boogeyman. If we run down the list, you said Terrence Crawford ducked you, Keith Thurman ducked you, Jermell Charlo ducked you, Boychuk ducks, like everybody that apparently you sent contracts to don't want to fight, and they're ducking you. But I wanted to talk about Charlo for a second, because it seems as though people don't use any kind of common sense or deductive reasoning when they hear these things. Now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Jermell Charlo absolutely could have ducked Luis Ortiz, but I'm going to give you my 2 cents and the reason why my 2 cents is my 2 cents about this situation. Now, we all seen Jermell Charlo put out all the AI call-outs, right? That was his hit list. And he was like, these are the people that I want to fight. Now, Jermell Charlo is coming off a long 2-year layoff. He needs to get himself together. He needs to get a fight in before he steps into, a highly competitive fight. Will he get a tune-up? I don't know. Jermell Charlo doesn't strike me as the Earl Spence type, but he don't believe in tune-ups. I think that he will get a tune-up because he's coming down from 168 pounds back to 54, and he's been off for a long time. So when I seen that, Jermell Charlo ducked Ortiz, the same thing started happening with Charlo, not as intensely, nowhere near as intensely, but the same thing started happening with Charlo that happened with Boots. Here come all the media. Charlo ducked Ortiz. He shouldn't have been calling people out if he didn't really want to smoke. I knew Charlo ain't want to smoke. I knew Charlo wasn't going to fight none of them people. And I'm like, hold on. Like, why is this the sentiment? Why is nobody scratching their head and being like, wait a minute now. Everybody can't be ducking you, Vergil. First of all, Vergil, don't you have a fight coming up with Lubin? So how are you sending Jermell Charlo an offer, and he's quote unquote turning it down? Let me know and drop it below. Listen. I don't know everything. Let me clarify again what this channel is. I'm not a breaking news channel. I don't got no sources. I mean, I do got sources, but I don't use the information that I get from my sources to break news to y'all, to show y'all I'm right, to show y'all I know everything. This is not none of that. This is just a platform for me to give my opinion on what I'm hearing, and for you to give your opinion on what you're hearing. So let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. So Vergil, you got a fight coming up with Lubin, and I wonder if let's say he really did offer Charlo this fight. Golden Boy offered Charlo the fight, right? What are the stipulations? How do you know that Jermell Charlo doesn't want to take a fight where he's the A side, where he's the one sending the contract? How do you know, 1, that they even offered Jermell a fight? 2, how do you know that the terms and agreement of the fight was something that Jermell Charlo would agree to? How do you know that the money was there? You seen who Jermell Charlo called out. How do you know that Golden Boy was offering him the money that he wanted to make the fight? There's a lot of things to consider before you just start calling people ducks, especially when Vergil Ortiz is involved, because he's trying to, him and Oscar are over there playing games. I heard Oscar come out and say he's not trying to put Vergil Ortiz in a tough fight after tough fight, and everybody seems to be ignoring that. And I think what the problem is they can't retroactively look back and start to see that this is a pattern with Vergil Ortiz, because if they do, in my opinion, then people would have to admit that Boots didn't duck Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz just been running around here capping since he got to the 154-pound division. Now, Vergil Ortiz and Lubin is a decent fight. I think it's a good fight. I'm not taking nothing away from Vergil Ortiz. This is no testament to his skill or how good he is in the ring. I just want to come on here real quick and bring attention to the pattern that Vergil Ortiz is creating with quote unquote offering these people these fights, and they're turning them down. Why are you lowballing them? Like, we don't know why they're turning them down. I think all of these situations are isolated incidents, and you have to look at the facts surrounding the situation before you make a decision. And to me, the facts that I'm seeing is Charlo may not be ready to fight you right now. And it's a plethora of other things that could have went wrong when that was wrong that he didn't agree with when you offered him to fight. You heard Charlo say he got a fight date on the way, which means he probably already is working on something and has something in the works, and you're about to fight Lubin. So where's the duck stuff coming from? And we also got to understand that just because somebody offers you a fight and you don't take it, that don't mean you scared to fight them. There's so many things that come along with accepting the contract, especially when you're on the level of a Charlo, former 154-pound undisputed champion. Now, am I right? I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Charlo could be scared of Vergil, don't want to fight, don't want to smoke. All of that could be true. But I'm just giving my perspective and my 2 cents. You give your perspective and your 2 cents, and let me know and drop it below or call in 281-845-2103. But I really just want to hop up here real quick and give my perspective about that, because I'm not understanding why now all of a sudden people is accepting the fact that Vergil is the boogeyman who ain't never even had a championship belt. He run around with an interim belt. But now all of a sudden he's the boogeyman at 154 pounds. Don't get me wrong, he did dismantle and beat Madrimov, but to me, y'all want to make it seem like a big deal because Vergil Ortiz beat Madrimov, but y'all only doing that because Madrimov made Terrence Crawford look a little average, in my opinion. He made him look a little average. But I just want to come on here real quick and say that I'm at the office right now. I had to record this video early in the morning because I've been so busy, and I like to record videos in my studio, but just trying to do that, it just puts me behind, and I'm not allowed to, cover a lot of topics because I want to make sure I've got my mic and my sound right and all of that. So y'all just bear with me with the sound. I don't got my mic or none of that today. But let me know what you think by dropping your 2 cents below in the comments about Vergil Ortiz all of a sudden becoming the boogeyman. Like, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Charlo is like really ducking him, or that he got other plans and things that he's trying to do right now? And why is Vergil Ortiz trying to catch Charlo like right off of a long layoff? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many questions to ask about this situation. But let me know what questions you have. Let me know your 2 cents. Drop it below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing. Follow me on X at 2 Cents 20. And stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video. And y'all click this link right here that I made about Jerron Boots Ennis when they were saying that he was ducking Vergil Ortiz.